All right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Where do I begin? Where do I begin? Where do I begin? Talking about the Chrome 23 all female tournament. Where do I begin? Like, oh my gosh. I just finished watching it. I started last night, picked up where I left off not too long ago. I just finished watching. I got so many questions. So many questions after watching this Chrome 23 tournament. So many questions and so many things to say in regards to this tournament. First of all, salute to everybody who was picked to be a part of the Chrome 23 tournament. We're gonna start there with that. Um, I don't know what the qualifications or what they were looking for when picking who was involved in this because clearly most of them are like newer rappers. They're newer rappers. We're gonna like let's say that. Like some of them clearly are newer rappers. Now, Queen Damo I've heard before. I've heard of before. Various Styles I've heard of before. Polka the Rebel I've heard of before. Nadia I've heard of before. So was the idea to the Chrome 23 tournament supposed to be brand new female battle rappers that have never battled before? Or they had to have less than a certain amount of battles? I'm wondering these things. I didn't watch I don't know the answers to these questions. Because if y'all were going battlers who are like brand spanking new battlers, Queen Damo, Naughty, Polka the Rebel, and Various Styles probably wouldn't have been in this tournament if that's the case. They wouldn't have been a part of the tournament. Polka the Rebel battled Naughty on QB's league. That's where I know her from. Now that I seen her again and I heard the voice, that's where she's from. That's where I know her from. Naughty battles and we go hard. She goes hard. Same goes for Ashley. Let's talk about this. Ashley too. Ashley battles at She Goes Hard. Various Styles has battled at We Go Hard before. So are we going brand spanking brand new? I just decided to become a battle rapper, or was this I'm a brand new battle rapper and I have less than a certain amount of battles, and whoever wins this tournament is going to be taken and developed because whew, watching this, watching this. Now, mind you, ain't been a whole bunch of promotion with this Chrome 23 tournament. I remember Easy mentioning it and saying it was coming up. And whoever wanted to be a part of it send your stuff in. And then what? Yes, a day or so ago, the VOD drops and it's $9.99 for you to watch the tournament. Well, we'll say the first round of the tournament. When I say this was $9.99, Did I get my 9.99's worth? No, 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 no. And damn near every battle somebody choked. And damn near every battle somebody choked. If y'all were supposed to prepare for 3 rounds, 90 seconds, or whatever the time limit was, clearly some of y'all were not prepared for that. Or clearly y'all ain't been practicing. Clearly. Clearly. Because no, no, no. That is the best way I can say it. No. This tournament first round, if this was the talent for this tournament, no, no, not at all. Take it back. I don't want it. And I'm all for your talent. And I know you got to crawl before you walk. But this, these ladies, some of them, no, no, no. Like, that's why I'm like, what was the screening process for this? Because I'm telling you, this was not it. This was not it. Is there a few of them that I'm like, and I see potential in? Yes. But for the most part, no. You showed. You showed. Like, there's only a few of y'all that I was like, oh, okay. For the most part, it's not where it's at. Like, and I know you gotta start somewhere. But it's like if this was for $10,000 and you can't practice and memorize to make it out the first round, and 10 bands is at the end of this, and probably other opportunities and being developed and other battles and who knows what's next. If you couldn't come prepared for 10 bands and some opportunities that come with this, no, no. You don't really want to be a battle rapper. You don't want to be a battle rapper. You don't. Like, we gonna keep it real, we gonna be honest about it. No. Like, I watched all the battles. I'm gonna start from the beginning. First one was Bali Baby versus Queen Damo. Um, like Molly Baby's rhyme pattern, it came off like a bunch of random bars to me. That's what it came off as, random bars, not direct. Like, like for me, she had no highlight bars. She had no like nothing that really like made me be like, damn, that was fire. Like it was cool, but she had nothing that made me like, yeah. Um, Queen Damo had to whip the work right by the spaghetti. That was dope. That was dope. Um, Queen Damo got a pace better. Like she started choking. Like she choked. She choked, I want to say twice. Like, and then the fact she ran the round back. Like, you ain't had but so much time. So to choke and run your round back, I was over it after that. I was over it. I was over it. Um, if you ask me, Molly's third round was the her best round. That was her best round. I felt like she was comfortable and like really on it that third round. Um, She had a Fitbit bar that was nice. Um, in the third, Damo choked again. Damo choked again in the third. And then she said it was harder than she thought. It's a tournament. It's a tournament with 10 bands at the end. If you thought it was going to be a cakewalk, nah, mama. Nah. No, it's a tournament. It's a tournament. Like, salute to y'all for even signing up to do this. Molly had bars for Taz. So I'm assuming Molly Baby's first opponent must have been Taz, and it got switched because she had some bars for Taz. And Taz. Damo's third, like it was good, but she was stumbling and she choked. So Molly Baby won. Salute to Molly Baby. Like I have you winning. I would want to see you again. I would. Um, the next battle was D Rain versus Purple Haze. Um, D Rain had a good flow. Nothing really to hype in my opinion. She has an interesting way of rapping. It's very aggressive. Um, like Purple Haze had some bars. They was cool. Like D Rain's second round. Um, the performance that went along with the bars for her second round, it it was good. I liked her second round. Um, Purple Haze had a cool rain down on me Ashanti bar. That was cool. Um, Purple Haze choked in the third round. Um, I had D Rain winning 2-1. So, like I said, that's the first two battles chokes back to back. Now, the next battle was Dato versus She's So You. That was the next battle. Dato flipped Yana my clothes, my shoes, but like she had a whole I'm so better flip of that she did. It was good though. I liked it. Um, Dato choked in her second. Um, and Dato choked in the third. But let's be real. Dato, I gave Dato the first round. She's So You won the battle because Dato couldn't get the material out clean. She had better material. She had better material. Um, my battle of the night was Miss Vicious versus Polka the Rebel. That was my battle of the night. That was the best back and forth battle that had no chokes in it. So salute to Miss Vicious, salute to Polka the Rebel. Y'all battle of the night. The only battle that didn't have a stumble or a choke in it. So salute to you ladies. Like I know one of y'all has to win, but I would really like both of y'all like move on. Honestly speaking, like I want to see both of y'all again. Like Polka had good bars and aggression. Like like I said, Polka seen Polka before. She battled Naughty on QB's league, Black Diamond League. So I'm familiar with her. Like now watching the battle, I'm like, oh, that's Shorty from that. Naughty battles that we go hard. Familiar with her. Um, Polka had 3 solid rounds. Miss Vicious had 3 solid rounds. First time seeing Miss Vicious like rap. That was like when I say that was the best back and forth battle. 3 complete rounds from both of them. No stumbles, no chokes. Entertaining on both sides. I think that's the only battle to me that has replay value out of all these battles. The only one. Um, I had Miss Vicious 2-1. I gave Polka the first. I gave Miss Vicious the second and third. But that's the battle of the night. Like, let's talk about it. Out of all these battles, you only had one battle who neither one of them choked, stumbled, nothing. Like, what we doing? What we doing? Like, what are we doing with these opportunities? Because if you can't practice and practice some more until the day of, and money's on the line, like you really not trying to be a battler. You really not trying to be that. You're not. You can't be. Um, then we had Key AV versus Furious Styles. Furious Styles I've seen before on We Go Hard. Like I seen her over there a little bit, and then she seemed to be MIA. I don't know where she's been until she popped up in this. First time seeing Key AV. Key AV started strong, but she did stumble. Um, but she had the better bars between her and Furious Styles. I gave Furious Styles the first, and I gave Key AV the second and the third. I definitely want to see Key AV again. I do. Like I like what I saw from her. We got Lady Lions versus Kiwi Sweet. I like the way that Kiwi Sweet started off rapping. Like she had a solid first round, high energy, some aggression, straight like she was direct, she was to the point. Um, like for me, Kiwi Sweet's second round was her best round in that battle. She had good flips on Lady Lion's name. She had some good flips on that. Lady Lion stumbled. Like for me, when she's rapping, it was kind of like she's trying to remember the bars that she's rapping. That's how it came across. Um, so like she choked the second and the third. Kiwi Sweet won that battle. Kiwi Sweet won that battle. Like she got the job done. And then the last battle was Ashley versus Naughty. We know Ashley from a bunch of different leagues. Like she's been on She Go Hard. She's been on a lot of other leagues. Naughty we know from We Go Hard. Um, Naughty's first round, she started off kind of like really slow with it, and then just speed it up, in my opinion. Um, she needed the pace better. It sounded like she talking. It didn't sound like she was rapping. Um, I actually had a few bars in the first. Um, but she got a pace better with the rapping. So I gave Naughty the first. Naughty second. She stepped it up for us, the energy, the pace, and how she was rapping. Um, Good solid round. Now, let's talk about this. Ashley says that she wrote for Nadia Ali. Like, I know who that is. But when do we talk about accountability? Holding yourself accountable. Her name clearly says Nadi, not Nadia Ali. And I'm sure you got the flyer that had your names on it. So how do you confuse her for another battle? It's just saying like you didn't do your due diligence as far as the battle. And that's the excuse we're going with. Because Nadia Ali is like, here's another thing. Her name is spelled totally different than Naughty. So that's what I'm like. How do you get Naughty, which is Nauti, with Naughty Ali? I don't know how she spells hers, but the fact that it has Ali at the end, how do you confuse these two battlers? And you should know who Naughty is because you battle like at She Goes Hard and you be at We Go Hard. So I know you know her. That's why I'm like, how do you claim that you did not? You wrote for the wrong. You looked up the wrong person. You wrote for Naughty Ali and not Naughty. It sounds like you're not taking accountability. And then it took you to the battle to realize that it's not the same person. Like, bro, it's no way possible. You've known about this battle and you go with I wrote for the wrong person. And then in the battle, you apologize for writing for the wrong person and stumbling and choking while you're saying it. Please, please. I done heard it all now. I done heard it all now without it don't make sense. I'm in a tournament where I gotta battle somebody. And instead of me doing my due diligence, I see Naughty Ali and not Naughty, and that's who I write for. Instead of asking somebody or looking at the flyer to make sure I spelled the name right. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, it sounds like a cop out. It sounds like an excuse to me. Their names are spelled totally different. Totally different. They're totally different people. And for you to say it during the battle, it's just like, bro, like a light clicked on in your mind that you wrote for the wrong person. But I still don't understand how you got the names mixed up. How you get the names mixed up? When you saw the flyer that had Ashley versus Naughty, her name was on it. So that should have been what you put in YouTube. Naughty versus to see her battles. So that's why I'm like, how do you get Naughty Ali in this? Like, bro. Naughty won the battle. But like I said, Miss Vicious versus Polka the Rebel was the only battle with replay value. 3 solid rounds from both of those ladies. Battle of the night. No stumbles, no chokes in them battles. This was not worth $9.99. I see why, in a sense, this tournament did not get promoted like that. I see why. I see why. Because, like, if I'm gonna keep it real, based off of what I watched, it's only maybe one, two, three, three. One, two, three, four. I would say it's only 4 of them that I'm like, I really like. I like Kiwi Sweet. I like KAV, and I like Polka the Rebel and Miss Vicious. Like those was the ones that stuck out to me with watching these battles. Gato was dope until the chokes. She was dope until the chokes. Like remembering like how you write or remembering these bars and how you practice something because it was a choke fest. This this tournament was a choke fest, and you wanted people to pay for this. Pay $9.99 for this choke fest. That's why I say this this tournament had to be brand new spanking balance. But if that is the case, how is Dato? How is Ashley? How is Naughty? Queen Damo in this, and Furious Stats. How are y'all in this if that's the case? Like, if y'all expecting to get the next star out of this, there's potential in a few of them. But no. 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 If y'all wanted to really do a tournament, like how you did the first tournament where you had the top tiers and like some of the newer girls making noise, that's how you do the tournament. You could have did a tournament with a combination of newer talent and like mid tier girls. Like it's a bunch of other females I could have thought of to be a part of this. Like, no, no. This I see why it was not really well promoted. I see why now. It's only a few of y'all that I'm like, yo, it could be something there if you stick with it. Like, out of like how many battles? One, two, three, four. Out of 6 battles, it's like 4 of y'all that I'm like, yo, it could be like maybe. Disappointed? I won't say disappointed. Well, I can't say disappointed because to the ones that I know who you are, I am kind of disappointed because I expected more from y'all. Like Dato, I expected more. Queen Damo, I expected more. Um, like Naughty, you did your part. Fergus Styles, it was for me. Like some of y'all are like known with some people. So I'm thinking because of that, a little more seasoned than some of them, most of them, y'all gonna like this and make it something. But no, it was not that. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Like I I don't know. Somebody could tell me whether I'm tripping, but I don't think I am in regards to this tournament. I'm not tripping. I'm not. It's crazy to me. It is that it was not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Like, I'm being completely honest. It's not worth it. Like, I don't know. But that's my recap of the Chrome 23 tournament. I don't know how we find out who moves on. I guess I'll be looking forward to that. To probably do some predictions on how I think the next matchups can go. But hopefully the next round, y'all get it together. Cause this